according to the American Diabetes Association, 2 million Americans have type 1 diabetes, and that includes more than 300,000 kids and teens. And living with a diabetes diagnosis isn't always easy, Michelle.
No, if you or your loved ones are on a diabetes journey, there is an event that's all about support and education, the TypeOneNation Summit. Joining us now, we have pediatric oncologist Dr. Nader Kassem and Jillian Crane from JDRF. Sorry, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So talk a little bit about what this summit is all about. It's really about helping people navigate this journey, right?
Yeah, so.
Do you want to go?
Sure, yeah. So the summit is a community event to effectively bring everyone together.
Sure.
To talk about type 1 diabetes. And it's for anyone who's interested in type 1 diabetes, who has a connection, if there's a family member or if that person actually has diabetes.
Yeah.
But really, it's to bring everyone in one spot to learn about diabetes and to also network and kind of put people in a positive atmosphere.
And talk a little bit about when someone is actually, diagnosed with type 1, that really changes their life. Talk a little bit, the changes that they may need to make, at that point.
Yeah, so one of the biggest misconceptions about diabetes is that that all the types of diabetes are the same, but they're different problems. And with type 1 diabetes, especially with diagnosis, it's extremely difficult. It's a significant disease burden. It puts stress on the family, the person who has diabetes, and it's a team sport. So being able to effectively get that support is going to be really important, and that's kind of what this event's about.
Yeah, and a lot of it is targeted toward kids, because for a family who has a child with type 1 diabetes, it turns them on their head. And talk about the struggles that kids suffer from and that parents have to deal with, and how this summit will address that.
Yeah, so I think also one of the misconceptions is that it's only kids that end up with the diagnosis. Even for an adult that gets diagnosed, it's just life altering. All of a sudden you're having to count your carbs to figure out an insulin to carb ratio. Having to send your child back to school to somebody that may not know how to care for them. A lot of people think that insulin is, just the cure to type 1 diabetes, and truly that's just keeping them alive.
Sure.
So when they're able to come together to the TypeOneNation Summit, we have a teens camp and a kids camp. So it's really nice for these kids to not feel alone and isolated, and that there are other people just like them that have type 1 diabetes, and even for the adults too, to be able to meet others that have type 1, where they can then, take that relationship outside of even Summit, and then, figure out how do you, manage type 1 when you're exercising, or what do you do at school, even in the workplace and things like that.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about what this day will actually look like.
Yeah, so it's going to start in the morning at around 8 a.m. and it'll go until noon. And it will have events that are tailored towards adults and children. It's kind of like a choose your own destiny event. So there's going to be certain talks that are going to be highly relevant to people who have diabetes, exercise, how to navigate eating out, how to support a loved one who has diabetes. But there's also going to be space for kids, like we call it a kids corner, where they'll be able to effectively meet other children who have diabetes. They'll be able to engage in activities that kind of surround diabetes. And what's great about that is it also allows caregivers to effectively have time to themselves to actually learn about diabetes as well.
Yeah. There's so much to learn, and I think I love the community aspect of this event, because you do pull things from other people who are in the same boat as you, and then you get to meet them, maybe make friends, and because I think it is kind of an isolating disease for people, because you don't always see everyone who has type 1, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think the other nice thing about this event is it really puts people who have diabetes in a space that is not in a clinic setting, but the people that are taking care of them in clinic will also be there. So it's kind of a way to kind of form a relationship, a bond with the people who take care of you as well, and it's a significantly less threatening environment.
Yeah, and also too, you guys are actually going to have some resources there as well to help people. So tell us maybe about a couple of the vendors that will be there to help everyone.
Corewell Health, DeVos Children's Hospital, Pediatric Endo Group will be there.
Okay.
JDRF's resources will be there as well. We have a lot of the local industry partners, so Dexcom, Tandem, companies that provide continuous glucose monitors, and then insulin pumps or other technology and tools to help with management. We have a couple of camps that are going to be there as well. So those camps are places that children, and then there's also an adult camp that people can get resources, answer questions, and then even sign up if they're interested as well.
Love that. You guys, thank you so much for being here and for sharing this. If people are interested, is this a free event then?
It is free.
Okay, you do have to register though.
We ask, yes.
Okay. Don't just show up. All right, give us all the details of where, when, and how to get involved.
Yeah, so anybody, I think you guys have the website that'll pop up, but so it's at the LV Eberhard Center on Saturday, March 2nd. It starts at 8 a.m. and it'll conclude about 12 o'clock.
Wonderful. And we do have that website on our website as well, so it is an Eventbrite there, but we'll have that on fox17morningmix.com. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you
Thanks
guys.
for having us.
you.
We'll be right back.